Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and into another weekly cash stuffing envelope system video. This is our weekly cash budget that we use for whatever we might need throughout the week. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. We'd love to have you as part of our family here on YouTube. And for those of you guys who keep coming back, thank you so very much. It really does mean the world to me. We are gonna go ahead and jump right in. My cash envelope system is bare. I use just about all of the funds that I had in this cash envelope system this week. We are getting prepared for vacation. Where we're going and where we live at currently, we are still able to travel. We live in Missouri, and Missouri has opened up, opened the state back up per se. We are still in phase 1. However, the state that we're going to and our state does allow us to travel in between the states. So we are getting ready for that, and I'll explain more about that as we get into it. I'm not sure I have any monies left in here, to be perfectly honest. I did a lot of moving around this past week. I went and got in my safe and pulled out all of my $5 bills that I've been saving up, all the vacation money that I've been saving up, and I have now transferred all that into our checking account so that we have it. I don't generally just take the $5 bills and go traveling with that much. I mean, I had like $800 just in $5 bills, so I'm not gonna take $800 worth of $5 bills with me and go traveling. That's just not what I'm gonna do. Oh, I do have some money in here. So I took all the $5 bills out of this envelope system, plus everything that I have in my safe, and I have put that into my checking account to get ready for the trip. And yeah, so there's that. I do have $30 left over, so I will go ahead and set these $10 or these $5 bills back into my $5 challenge envelope, which is, you guys can see, empty there. If you are new here, I have I put every single one of these videos in a budget playlist. So if you're interested in seeing how I set these up most of the time, then by all means go over there and check out that playlist. It'll give you more in detail about the way that I do my cash stuffing. Like I said in the beginning, this is just the cash that we use weekly. I set this aside and put this into different sections so that we're not swiping our debit card all the time. And when we've used that money is gone. So I'm gonna set my $10 bills aside. Let's see what I do with those. I'm not sure. So this is what our budget looks like. Again, in light of, you know, me only working part-time, I'm only working like 5-6 hours a day currently right now on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I haven't yet got back up into put money into personal yet. Plus we're getting ready to go on vacation, so it doesn't really matter. We are, like I said, in phase 1, so it's not like I can go and get my nails done, and they are looking like a mess. Every single one of them's broke off from just the damage of having the dip powders on my fingernails for so long. So I have clipped the rest of them down. We're gonna start them over and see what happens. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in. We're gonna put $80 in groceries, of course. 20, 40, 60, 80. I'm hoping we will probably really focus in the next couple of weeks. We leave for our trip on the 26th. It is currently the 11th. So over the next couple of weeks, we will really focus on cleaning out our house and only buying what we're gonna eat that week, because I don't like leaving. we'll be gone for 8 days. So I don't really want a whole bunch of extra stuff laying around in the house that we're not gonna take with us. That's just gonna go bad. So we will really focus and limit what we're purchasing weekly for the next couple of weeks, and hopefully not spend as much money. The money's really not the issue. It's I just don't like things going to waste. I feel like I'm wasting my money when that happens. So you will see a little bit of change in our grocery haul, not this week, but the next week and the week after, just because we will be limiting what we're buying, and we're only really going to buy what we need. That means that we'll probably get bare minimum at the grocery store, and if it means going back to the grocery store to get, you know, dinner for one night, then that's what that means. It just depends on what goes on, how work changes. Every day work is getting busier and busier and busier, so every day I'm having to work longer and longer hours, and so as things progress and get back to normal, you'll see a lot of our budget money changing throughout here. Probably won't change too much between now and June, but when we get back off of vacation, there'll be a lot of changes that take place, because we won't be saving money really for vacation again until probably December, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. I might just continue to save. You never know about me. I tend to do things a little wonky. Anyway, did I put that $80 in there? Yep. Gas is going to get $20 right now. Gas in Missouri is like $1.45 to $1.50. So $20 bill fills up my entire gas tank, and I keep putting money back for this. However, we haven't been using it. We did go and do some like family time. We went to a little fishing spot and did all that kind of stuff. So we did travel a little bit this past weekend and the weekend before. And I'll probably try to get that a day in a life, or what we do on the weekend type of vlog situation, posted sometime this week. As we get closer to vacation, I'll be pre-filming a whole bunch of stuff. And then I will be filming while we're on vacation, so that you guys kind of see how we do that. So personal, school, and Dollar Tree won't get anything. Car maintenance, I'm gonna go ahead and put 20 in there. Like I said, we're getting ready for vacation, so we've been putting oil changes and doing like little maintenance and stuff on our vehicles for the trip. Clothing, I'm gonna go ahead and put 20 back in that as well. Last week I went ahead and purchased a couple more pairs of shorts for Jack. He's hit a growth spurt and he just needed clothes. And we'll probably go ahead and start buying him a little bit at a time throughout the next couple of weeks, so that we can go on our trip and he has some decent clothes to wear. I was going to, like, we set aside a monthly budget for clothing in our monthly budget that we keep in our checking account. I was gonna go through and take out some of that money and just go and buy him, you know, quite a bit of clothes for wardrobe, but then I decided that I'm just gonna hold off on that. We're gonna leave that money in there, wait for school to start, and we're just use that, our clothing fund that we have here weekly, until he has enough pieces that he can make it through the summer before school starts. And then we'll do a major clothing haul right before school starts. Sports isn't getting anything right now. We have still no word whether or not baseball will start here in town or not. They haven't decided. I guess it just depends on how the opening of the state goes. Generally, they would be starting to practice like the first week of June. And if they don't end up having baseball season, then they will refund all of our fees back, which is nice that they're doing that. I mean, they most certainly don't have to do that, but it's a substantial amount of money. Our sports here cost quite a bit outside of school program. So my two little ones are not old enough to be in the grade level for school sports, so we do spend quite a bit of money on sports throughout the year. So that'd be nice if they refund those fees, because hopefully there will be football, and all three of my boys play football. So One plays at the high school level and the other two play like traveling league here in town. Let's see, miscellaneous is going to get 40, so I went ahead and put that in there. Family fund always gets 20, and you guys hear me say this all the time, but it's usually for pizza night on Fridays if we can swing it. If we've got the time to do it, then that's what we're doing. Gifts is getting nothing currently. I don't have anything coming up. There's no birthday parties or nothing like that, so there's no reason for me to put money back for that. Vacation will get 20, and there is $20 in there. It's the one thing that I didn't transfer out, and I probably won't. The money that I put in this envelope moving forward weekly will probably just go for gas on the way down to where we're going, and then that way I don't have to swipe my card. And buffer is going to get 20 per usual, so there's that. In graduation this time I need to put $19 in there, but I don't have any ones, so I think I'm just gonna put both of these 10s in there and call it good. $1 extra is not gonna hurt anything. Let's see. Once we get this to $100 too, then I'll transfer this over just like I do anything else. 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 53, 54, 55. So we're halfway there. For those of you guys who are new here, this graduation folder, I have a son. He's getting ready to turn, I mean, I have 3 sons, but they're getting, my oldest son is getting ready to turn 18. He does not graduate. He'll turn 18 over the summer. He doesn't graduate until next year. But what I'm doing with that graduation money is him and I, hopefully by then we can travel internationally. If we can't, then we'll come up with a different plan. But for right now, his graduation present is a trip of just me and him. So we will, I'm gonna go ahead and change this to 20, even though it should only be 19, but that's okay. Even though right now we can't travel and we are just kind of stuck in our own little bubbles right now, we are still planning on taking that international trip for graduation. He wants to go to Rome, more specifically the Vatican. I'm not sure exactly why he wants to go there. We're not Catholic, but for some reason the Vatican interests him. I don't know if it's the architecture or because it's its own little state, I guess, inside of Rome. But anyways, its own little city inside of Rome. If you guys don't know about the Vatican, I'm sure most everybody does. But anyway, so the graduation envelope is for our expenses there. We have budgeted and we'll set aside money for our flight and our accommodations, but the money that I'm saving up for that envelope is like our food and our activities and things like that. And I've been doing that for I'm not sure how many weeks I've been doing that for, but I'll continue adding money into that envelope throughout the rest of the year and throughout half of next year until it's time to graduate. So there's that. At the beginning of next year, I may just end up taking it to 20 bucks a week or 30 bucks a week or whatever, instead of adding $1 every single week throughout the year. We'll see what happens. You never know about me. Anyway, guys, that is gonna do it. That's it. I hope everybody is staying safe and staying healthy. I had a couple days there where I didn't feel so good, but I'm feeling fine now. Getting back into the swing of things. I hope everybody had a fantastic Mother's Day, and I hope everybody is staying safe and staying healthy, and we will see you guys next week for another video. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.